11:30. I'd like to call this meeting to order. First item on the agenda will be approve the minutes of May 27th. Any questions on the minutes?
No.
Make a motion to approve it.
Second motion?
All in favor?
Aye.
Motion passes. Bills, communications, and warrants.
Just to let everybody know, the big check was for our Bristol County retirement. The back we have to pay for so many years. Hopefully, what did they say, 2025 will be our last payment, but that was what all the agencies in Bristol County had a certain amount to back pay, and it comes in July, so that was our back payment for retirees and everything we had to catch up for Bristol County.
Any questions on the warrant?
Motion to approve. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Motion passes. Director report.
All right, my first item on the agenda is mosquito spraying. We have several tenants that do enjoy the outside property on a daily basis, and I've gotten a few calls about the mosquitoes being bad. I did let them know that, I mean, even if we spray, we're not responsible. They should take it upon themselves to wear mosquito spray, whatever, because even though you spray, it doesn't guarantee that there's not going to be any more mosquitoes. We have sprayed in the past. It's usually $1,200 a year. I just asked the board if this year we could spray half of the year. And I myself, for my own home, have bought it's a machine that sprays your yard, and it's all natural oils. It's all natural. It has been working. I was wondering if we could just vote to spray for the rest of this year, and Mike and I could start looking for the same machine. It's a backpack that goes on your back. It's like a leaf blower, and it just blows the chemicals, and it tells you how to do it around the area. I think I paid only about $400 or $500 total, so that would save us a half of the year if we actually bought it ourselves. So it's something that we can consider. But right now, I just asked the board if they would consider voting for mosquitoes for the community.
Does it kill ticks too?
It kills ticks, yeah, it does kill ticks.
Okay, because I had 2 of those I had to get off of me.
Yeah, well,
And the deer ticks.
yeah, there's bad ticks everywhere, so.
Yeah.
Does Bristol County not spray? We can't get them to.
I did.
Go
They
through
came through 2 days ago at 4:30 in the morning. I did ask them to stop spraying, so they are going through. I'm not sure. The other company usually goes through the backs and sprays all the trees and everything. They just did a circle around at 4:30 in the morning and just sprayed in this one particular area.
They just spray out the back of the truck.
Yeah.
It's
Better if you walk in the woods.
They do the whole property line.
And a lot of places where they do gather, like they gather in Village 1, there's a lot of trees in that area, so that would probably be, you know.
And if we go vote for the mosquitoes company or for buy the machine?
No, right now it would just be for the mosquito spray. I have to figure out what we need for the machine, and then we can do that over the
okay,
winter. Yeah, we do that over the winter, and then we
Okay.
can start in the spring.
No problem with the budget to be able to,
We've sprayed every year in the past. We didn't spray this year because we figured we'd put it on hold because we didn't want people social distancing. I mean, we didn't want people being social outside because of COVID.
sure.
But now that, you know, people do need to get outside and get things back together, so I would say, you know, if the board approves it.
I'll make a motion to approve the spray.
Me too. I approve.
No, I don't.
You don't approve?
Mm.
Okay.
Well, it depends on what they're using, like, because the bees get killed also.
Yeah, but the bees, they are killed every year, and
Right.
until now, we don't have any problems. And now, because they have a bunch of, and it's all over the news, we have a lot of ticks, lot of
I know.
mosquitoes, and especially in Acushnet.
I
Because all the other towns, they spray, but Acushnet is real bad. You know, I think, I'm sorry, I like the bees,
Yeah.
but if every year they don't kill the bees, there will be this time they go kill them.
If we could get the stuff, the all natural stuff, if that works, I'd be all in favor of
Oh
that.
yeah, next year, not this year no more.
When we go on the machine, it just doesn't say.
And beside that, you need to understand, Michael is one.
Yeah.
Michael, we cannot do anything by himself.
Just to answer your question, it's not like an aerial spray, I mean, they target.
Just go in that perimeter.
Bushes, they'll go inside the bushes, yeah, they'll do
Yeah.
it, they'll just do the perimeter. It's not like an aerial spray where it spreads out everywhere, it's just basically targeted for this property.
Works good.
Yeah,
So that's what they've done every year, so. It's only be probably 2 or 3 at the most, I think, this year.
yeah, they only
It's
spray
not
till
good.
October, and they spray every couple of weeks.
Till September is the last month usually.
I think
The end of
October
September.
was last year.
Oh, yeah, October.
Mhm.
You can ask if they have an environmental friendly, didn't they spray one time with that garlic stuff, they had a garlic scent to it?
I don't remember.
You can find out if they have a organic.
I'll be in favor of an environmentally friendly one.
All right, so right now it's, so you would be in favor if it doesn't hurt the bees.
Correct.
So how it stands, so this is how it stands, so we have a vote to call mosquito, squad. If they have a natural spray, you're
Yes.
for it.
Then I'm for it.
So, do you want to leave it as that, the board leaves it as, if it is a natural spray, we can go forward, if not, then we'll have to either re-put it on the agenda till Mrs. Just, down here sticks back, or, what's that?
You should, why don't you just move it along, waiting to put it on the agenda again?
Was that, it's up to the board. It's either I can call and see, or, you guys have to make the motion. Do you want me to call and see, then pass it, or do you want me to just table it to the next meeting?
Yes.
What's yes?
You call and, yeah.
So your motion is to call and see if it's natural.
Yeah.
And wait till next meeting to,
Hold on, you can't
Wait.
speak there.
I think you have to vote on that first motion.
Okay, yeah, we're gonna finish the first one. So the first motion was to spray, and we had, the regular motion was to spray, we had 2 for it, and, no, yeah, 2 for and 2 against it.
I made the motion, I will amend my motion
Okay.
to say, I approve the spending for the spray. I think we should see if we can do a natural spray. I think if there's nothing available, we should move forward with regular spray for this year. Again, knowing that it's just a perimeter of this property that we're doing just to keep the residents safe, I think is more important than not doing it. So my motion is to do it either way, but definitely to put a preference on doing it a natural way that is better for the environment.
Okay, so that's a motion made.
Do it a second
Anybody want to second that motion?
Second.
Second it? Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and have it sprayed, and we're gonna revisit it next year on the natural stuff. All in favor?
And
then? Okay.
Okay. All right, perfect. So the coronavirus update, basically, I have nothing from our end. We're still only doing emergencies. If there's something we can do, we know we can go and fix. We have the tenant put a mask on, Mike puts a mask on, but still DHCD is advising no construction. The apartments are iffy right now. I'm not sure what's going on moving people in. If we do, we've had people that live here move upstairs from downstairs. We're working on some other apartments. We're looking into if they do move in, they can only have so many people move them in. So that's why some apartments have still been open. As far as anything else, we just in your newsletter, you can see that there's a legislative update. They're trying to approve that each housing authority gets $300 per unit for all the costs that we've had to incur for the coronavirus, whether it was all the chemicals, cleaning chemicals we've been using, the masks that we got, and all the other things that we've been distributing to the tenants. So I guess we'll be finding out about that soon. So that's basically all I have for the coronavirus. As far as the office report, we've just been still doing our normal monthly office activity. Come Monday, we're gonna start our year end. Our year end was June 30th. So we'll be pretty busy in the office getting all of our paperwork together to close our year end. So that's gonna be the next week. And as far as the construction report, unfortunately, we probably would have had all new siding and everybody's house would have been rewired by now, but it's still on hold and it doesn't look like anything's happening soon. As far as the community center, they do suggest that it stays closed. We have opened it by appointment only for laundry just to help out with some of the tenants. But as far as the community center, they're not even sure when it's probably not gonna be open for quite a while. They don't want people gathering in. So, and that's all I have.
Any questions for the director?
No question.
Could I have a motion to approve the director's report?
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Maintenance report.
Yeah, nothing much, just the ordinary maintenance that's been going on, like Phil said, there's nothing really happening. Just been taking care of what I'm allowed to take care of, and if they're big, we just hold off. Just been pretty normal. That's about it.
Any questions for the maintenance man?
I see the little gazebo on the side's got no cover, that's basically because we don't want people gathering, or?
Well, actually, I can actually answer that.
Yeah.
We had applied for an AARP grant and we just got news this morning that 2,800 people have also applied for it. So we were gonna have that gazebo built if we were able to get the grant. Unfortunately, we were not selected for the grant. So what we're gonna do, we have to wait. Last year, they gave each housing authority $10,000 to use for something out of the ordinary. So we're hoping to use that for a new one. In the meantime, I'm gonna buy a new top for that one because I was holding off hoping that we would have a whole new one built. We're not quite sure if that $10,000 can be used for that. We have to wait for the window project to be bid on. We're hoping they can add the shutters into the window
Siding
project. Side project. If they can add the shutters into the siding project, then we have that $10,000 that we could spend on a gazebo and other small things on the outside. But once again, that's up in the air because we have to wait until all the construction is bid and put out there until we know exactly what we can afford at that point.
Thank you.
Motion to, could I have a motion to approve the maintenance report?
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any tenants? The tenants have anything? Any of the tenants?
No, we were just concerned about the mosquito spraying in the Western Isle being in Western Mass already, and I'm loaded with mosquito bites.
And I do.
And I spray myself and I use a wipe and nothing was helping. And I'm out during the day, like at 1 o'clock, you know,
Yeah.
so.
That's it?
We'll get it sprayed up.
Okay, could I have
I think so.
a date for the next meeting?
Yeah, Julie. So the next meeting will be August 19th. And 11:30 does work well for everybody?
Yeah,
Does that work well for you? Perfect.
You got 10:30?
11:30.
August 19th. So, what's any other business? If done, I have a motion to adjourn.
First motion?
Second. We are now adjourned.